So, hey everyone, I'm back here with the next chapter, and today we are going to work on our computer related vocabulary. So, just like the previous chapters here as well, we are having a list of the words. We are not having some definitions over here because the words are a bit easy comparatively, but we are just having the box that is comprising a lot of words, and what we have to do is we just have to fill it up correctly. Okay, so let me minimize it for you. All right. So we have to fill it up, right? So these all are the options like monitor, then we have keyboard, mouse, cursor, button, shift, delete, audio, scroll wheel, backspace, enter, headset, prompt, tab, left click, and right click. That means all the features related to the computer, right? So in the very first part, what they are saying, they are asking us about this part, about this written part. Now, do you know that what the written part on the screen called, right? So this is basically what? So this is basically the prompt, right? That means the written manner or any kind of instructions, okay? Now, let's move ahead towards this one. So what they're asking over here, so they're asking about this cursor, that what is this? So obviously, what is this? This is basically a cursor. Let's move ahead. So this one, now they have marked to what? They have marked to the specific button, right? So this one, so what is this? We will be writing it button. This is already given in the options, right? And what is this whole part? So this whole is monitor, right? It's very easy and hope is clear to you all. Now let's move ahead. So in the, you can take the screenshot if you want. All right. So in the next section, likewise, we have to do the same work over here as well, right? So the very first part, this as a whole. So what is this? This is basically a mouse, right? And what is this? This is basically a scroll wheel. This is on the left side, we have left click, and on the right side, what do we have? This is right click, okay? What is this? This is basically a headset. Now let's move towards the keyboard. So what they're asking, many of the words are already mentioned. So this is shift, they have already given. So let's write it over here. This is shift. What is this? This is enter. Okay. And this one, delete, right? This is the arrow for the backspace. So let's write it over here. Extremely easy, okay? So this is what? This is basically tab. And what the whole picture is, so this is a keyboard. Let's write it down. Right, so we have completed all the fill-ups. You can give it a look now. So, all right, let's move ahead towards this exercise. So, basically, this chapter of computer related vocabulary has three exercises. So, we would be covering the very first one in this class, and rest of it would be given to you as your homework. Okay, so what we would be doing now is that you need to read the options that are given on the right hand side. Okay, and then you have to mark which one is the correct option for which part. Okay. So the very first one, this is saying that moves the cursor over 5 spaces at a time across a document. अब किससे cursor जो है that moves for that gives 5 spaces. So this is basically what? This is a exactly. So this is basically a tab, right? So what we can write over here? Let's try to find it out. So on 15th we got this word. So this is a tab. Let's write A over here, right? Next. Second, a message on the computer screen that tells the user to do something. That means एक message है computer screen पे जो user को बताता है कि क्या करना है. That means instructions. So what it would be? Prompt. Where is it? On 13. So the answer of 13 is B. Let's move ahead towards the next part. See, so they are saying a device worn over the ears to listen to the sound that also includes a microphone to relay and record voice communication. That means we can listen as well and it can record our voice as well. So what it would be? Obviously a headset. So what the answer would be? It would be C. Okay, let's move ahead towards the D. So they are saying a key that erases everything to the left of the cursor. What it erases, this would be backspace. Now, what is the difference between backspace and delete? So this is for with the backspace, we prefer to like erase one by one things and delete. For the delete part, we can use it by selecting the whole text and we can delete that whole text by just one single click. Okay, let's move towards the E part. So they are saying an icon on the computer screen that shows where you are on the screen. If it is showing that where you are, that means it's a cursor. So this would be the right answer. Hope it's clear. Let's move ahead towards the F option. So they are saying a tool to check your spellings. It can be assessed by clicking on the right side of the mouse. So by which part we can check our spellings? So this is obviously a spell check feature. So answer would be F. Okay. Let's move ahead towards G. Press down on the left or right side of your mouse. अगर आप उसको press कर सकते हैं left या right कहीं पे भी, so what it should be? Left click, right click. Okay. So it should be G. Let's move ahead towards H. So they are saying buttons that allow you to move up and down a page on the computer. If we have to move up and down, right? Then what it would be? That is something related to the scroll part, okay? Scroll wheel. So let's try to find it out where it is. So it's here on ninth number, right? So rotating device, it should be H. Now I. A key that starts a new line or complete an action. So what is it is enter, obviously, right? So it would be 11. That means the answer of 11th would be I. Let's move ahead. J is already done. This is computer screen, and on the very first part, they have written monitor. Okay, let's move ahead towards K. So they are saying a device used to move the cursor on the screen. By which device we can move the whole cursor on the screen? So obviously the mouse. So this would be K. Hope it's clear too. Let's move ahead. I. A little box on the screen that you can click to do something. So this would basically be a button that we can click. Okay. So where is button? Here it is. So answer of fifth would be K. Sorry, a button. Yeah, L because K is already done. All right. Next, M. A key that erases one character to the right of the cursor or a block of selected text. That means we can delete one character as well and whole block as well. So what it would be? It would be 7. That means M. Right. Next, N, a key that capitalizes letters and changes the function of other keys on the keyboard. Now, what helps us to capitalize our letters? So this is undoubtedly shift, okay? So answer of this would be N, 10th. Okay, let's move ahead. Oh, a device used to enter letters into the computers. How do we enter letters? So by keyboard, it should be O, right? 16th ones, they're asking about the sound, that means P, so it is related to audio. You can mark your answers. I hope it's fine. Now, after this, we are having two more exercises. First of all, you're having some fill-ups, and afterwards, you're having this text in which they have filled wrong words over on all these numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have to cut it down and fill the correct option over here. Right, so this is your homework. Please do it and then you can watch the solution lecture. So thank you so much for attending the lecture for now. Have a good time ahead.